The internet didn't just pause, it froze. What began as quiet whispers behind velvet ropes and in dimly lit backstage corridors has now erupted into one of the most shocking celebrity revelations in recent memory. At the center of it all is a relationship that once seemed untouchable, unbreakable, almost destined. And now, it's over. Completely. Gone. The man at the heart of this storm, Aaron Pierre, has finally broken his silence. And what he revealed? No one was prepared for it. Not fans, not insiders, and certainly not Teyana Taylor. For months, the story presented to the public was polished and pristine. It was framed as a respectful, mutual decision. No drama, no chaos, just two people choosing different paths with love and maturity. But beneath that carefully curated narrative, a very different story was unfolding. One filled with tension, distance, and moments that were never meant to be seen. There were whispers of late-night arguments, conversations that stretched into the early hours, charged with emotion. Messages exchanged, then deleted, but not quickly enough. And now, with leaked audio, insider claims, and reports of a final confrontation, the truth is beginning to surface piece by piece. Because according to multiple sources, this wasn't just a breakup. It was a slow-burning collapse. A relationship strained by ego clashes, emotional disconnect, and one pivotal moment insiders are calling the point of no return. And when Aaron finally explained why he walked away, it didn't just surprise people, it reframed everything. The smiles, the red carpet appearances, the chemistry that fans admired, it all began to look different. Because behind it was a reality far more complicated than anyone imagined. And what comes next? It only gets messier. The first crack didn't look like a crack at all. It looked like silence. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that creeps in slowly, so subtle you barely notice it at first. Until one day, it's everywhere. Weeks before everything unraveled, Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor still appeared united. They showed up together, glowing, connected, radiating the kind of chemistry that made people believe this wasn't just another fleeting Hollywood romance. It felt real. But behind the scenes, something had shifted. And according to insiders, it didn't begin with a fight. It began with distance, not physical distance. They were used to that. Their lives were built around travel, schedules, and time zones. That was normal. This was different. This was emotional distance. Sources claim Aaron began pulling back, not dramatically, not in a way that would attract attention, but subtly. Fewer late-night calls. Shorter conversations. Moments where he was physically present but mentally somewhere else. At first, Teyana didn't question it. She had experienced public relationships before. She understood the pressure, the scrutiny, the balancing act of love under a spotlight. So she gave him space. She gave him understanding. She gave him time. But time didn't fix anything. It revealed everything. While Aaron seemed to retreat inward, Teyana was accelerating. Her career was thriving. Opportunities were stacking. Every room she entered, she owned. Her energy was magnetic, undeniable. But according to insiders, that same energy became overwhelming. Because while the world saw power and success, Aaron reportedly felt something else entirely: pressure. Not from her directly, but from everything that came with her. Being with Teyana Taylor didn't just mean being in a relationship. It meant stepping into an already blazing spotlight. It meant becoming part of a narrative that was constantly being watched, analyzed, and judged. And for Aaron, that spotlight began to feel suffocating. Then came the moment that changed everything. A private conversation, late, emotional, and far from calm. Voices were raised. Truths were spoken that couldn't be taken back. And at the center of it all was one question: are we even living the same life right now? It wasn't rhetorical. It was real. And the silence that followed was louder than anything said before it. Just days before that confrontation, a clip surfaced online. Short, seemingly harmless, but loaded with implications if you looked closely. It showed Teyana laughing, glowing, fully in her element. But in the background was another celebrity. Close, comfortable, perhaps too comfortable. There was no proof of anything inappropriate. No confirmed betrayal. But perception moves faster than truth. The clip went viral. Twitter threads exploded. TikTok creators dissected every frame. Fans analyzed body language, expressions, proximity, building narratives in real time. And eventually, that noise reached Aaron. Instead of brushing it off, he asked about it directly, but the response didn't calm things down, it escalated them. According to sources, Teyana didn't just defend herself. She pushed back. Hard. And that's when the conversation shifted from one moment to something much deeper. Trust, boundaries, expectations. And the uncomfortable realization that maybe they were no longer aligned. Then came the messages. Leaked texts, allegedly from Aaron, painted a completely different picture of the relationship. One line in particular stood out. I feel like I'm disappearing in her world. Not unsupported. Not unloved. Disappearing. That word hit the internet like a shockwave. Because suddenly, this wasn't about drama or scandal. It was about identity. About what happens when someone feels like they're losing themselves inside something that looks perfect from the outside. Another message read, I don't know where I fit anymore. And just like that, the narrative shifted. People stopped asking what went wrong externally and started asking what was happening internally. The breaking point didn't happen in private. It happened at an event. Low lighting, loud music, industry crowd, but the tension was impossible to hide. Their body language was off. Cold. Disconnected. Then came a brief exchange. Quick, sharp, but noticeable. Teyana walked away. Aaron didn't follow. He didn't stop her. He didn't react. He just stood there. And in that moment, everything changed. Then came the audio leak. Unverified, but widely circulated. In it, a voice believed to be Aaron says, I don't feel like your partner. I feel like your accessory. That word, accessory, changed everything. Not a partner. Not an equal. Something worn. Displayed. Present, but not truly seen. The response, believed to be Teyana, came quickly. You knew who I was before you got here. And with that, the internet exploded. The public split instantly. Some sided with Aaron, seeing a man overwhelmed by a world too big for him. Others criticized him, calling him unprepared for the reality of being with someone as powerful and visible as Teyana. This wasn't just a breakup anymore. It was a cultural debate. Then came Teyana's post. A black and white photo. No explanation. Caption. Alignment over attachment. Every time. And just like that, the conversation reignited. Then a comment appeared, from a verified account. Tell the whole story. 4 words. But they opened the door to everything that hadn't been said. More leaks followed. One message claimed, he didn't leave because of one moment. He left because of a pattern. A pattern of emotional absence. Of imbalance. Of constantly adjusting. Another alleged quote from Aaron surfaced. I don't know who I am when I'm with you anymore. Not anger. Not blame. Exhaustion. Then came the final conversation. Quiet. Calm. Devastating. I love you, but I don't feel safe being myself here. That word, safe, shifted everything again. And Teyana's response? Then maybe this isn't where you're supposed to be. No drama. Just acceptance. And that's what made it final. After that, Aaron made a move that spoke louder than any statement. He didn't delete everything. He removed the connection. Photos remained, but without tags. Without links. The memories stayed. The relationship didn't. Teyana, on the other hand, posted again. I didn't lose anything. I redirected. And once again, the internet chose sides. Despite everything, leaks, posts, speculation, neither of them has directly exposed the other. No official statements. No full explanations. Just fragments. Pieces of a story that feels complete, but isn't. And that's what makes it so compelling. Because it doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like a pause. Like there's still something missing. One more layer. One more truth waiting to surface. And if what we've seen so far is this intense, What happens when the full story finally comes out?